when we talk about the double and the attendance spirit in class, it's a reality I'm living every day now. Because it is that attendance spirit that has taken me to a place I never thought I would belong.
Oh.
And not only has it taken me there, but my first promotion was being made part of the drafting committee of the 14th five-year plan. And as unbelievable as that can be for me, in the next meeting, I was made the convener.
Oh.
And I'm saying this, because this is what can happen to each one of you. And I know it's not me. I have seen that me in me shrink every day. And something else take over. And in that process, there's nobody, not even you. Not even you. I'm living in that amazement. And I can only thank my master for bringing me so far. I live with that gratitude. Because what he has opened up, I cannot believe. I'm sure such extraordinary stories will unfold for each one of you. That's the gift of this session. So that's all for now.
Thank you, Meenakshi, for sharing those words. And your experience is an inspiration for us.
Thank you. As I said, I'm increasingly aware that it's not me. But that's all that I have to say. It's not me.
All right, congratulations to Meenakshi. And
Thank you, Master.
she will continue to do wonders. And as she said, every one of you. And she is in a setting and a process where very fortunately by her destiny also, which are very conducive. And even before the end of this program, she will reach heights which she doesn't envisage now. Good luck to Meenakshi.
Thank you, Master. Master,
All right.
I wanted to share one thing. So I happened to speak to this Dr. Jiju Alex, who is a permanent member in the planning board, basically to understand my role better. And I was also curious to find out why they picked me of all the people. So when I posed this question to him, he said 3 things. And then it struck me the 3 things Master always talks about, that look for 3 reasons.
Uh-huh.
So I asked him, what are the 3 things? So he said, we wanted the expertise of planning and running our processes better. So we thought somebody from IIM can help us do that better. 1. Number 2, he wanted somebody who works with the grassroots. And I have worked all these years with Kudumbashree and Jalanidhi and other community-based organizations. So that kind of worked in my favor. Second point. And third, he said he wanted somebody who belonged to Kerala. And I ticked all the 3 boxes. And
Okay.
that's how he chose me. So I was really struck when he said 3 things, because we're constantly told to look at 3 dimensions, and the same thing was a highlight of what he said and how he began to explain why he picked me of all people.
That's beautiful. So several configurations and orbits of tripleness or Trinity
Yes, exactly.
will take you to
Yeah.
the highest Trinity of your existence.
Thank you.
Yes. Mandra Rishika, would you like to make a review? All right, Vinay.
Yes, sir. I joined after 8:15 or 8:20, so I saw the first slide. I mean, the first slide I saw was of a forest lonely journey, and I had a moment. I was just associating. I was just trying to associate a word with that presentation because I was driving from office. Then Vinaji wonderfully associated with also associated the word mystery with the presentation. As Amaya always presents in a mysterious way, because we need to really think hard to find out the referent and referent realities and the depth of meanings of his presentations, because he presents in a poetic way always. Then I mean, it was just over when I joined in the session. One thing is that I found out today is that Amey was very cool. He was explaining points very in a cool manner. He was really confident, and he had great conviction today.
Yes.
And yeah, that was wonderful, Amey. Superb. And one thing, one thing I found from Sir's feedback was that, yeah, Sir was explaining that when a question is asked to you about the thing that is written by you, because I also experienced the same thing. Why can't I look at the same thing from an original point of view? I was thinking about that, because whenever someone asked a question about the thing that you write, I mean I write, I had a trap of thinking that I wrote this thing, so why aren't I getting the answer? But rather than that, Sir explained that why can't you see it in an original way? That means, why can't you just interpret it at the right moment?
Yeah.
Like wrote it. So that's it.
Yes.
I mean, and one more thing, Priyaji sir was always, I'm sorry, Meenakshi sir was always saying inspiring words about you. Maybe for the past 5 or 6 sessions, exactly after you joining the a new job or new mission, and today you just pulled me, and I think you pulled everyone to have a wonderful vision about ourselves after, I mean, for joining this session or our convictions. That means my conviction of my life has been increased a lot after hearing to your words. And thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Amaya, for the wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much, Vinayji. Yes.
So, all of you, wonderful. See you next time. Nitya, Minashi, Vinaji. Amayan Mandra constantly talks about Vinaji. So, unknowingly, Vinaji is happening to me also. Okay, Ramesh, Ashwadi, and Nanu, and wonderful presentation, Amaya. Especially what Vinay said. There's a constant element of conviction and confidence in what you presented today. That's very important.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. So, thanks. So, wish you all the best. And this is a kind of a critical time of the planet Earth, actually. Even for planet Earth, there are variations, variant, invariant. So, variations of planet Earth also. So, in the coming 10, 14 days, be alert and be aware, significant contexts and situations and clues and cues and uh, uh, things like that are quite possible for every one of you. Good luck. So be aware.
Why you are saying like that? So you have become more mysterious now. What is that?
Yeah, planet Earth, of course, undergo variations. Obvious variations are the climates, and this is a time of the rotation of the Earth, or what I can always sense. Um, there is an energy shift the planet Earth is passing through now. I have to check, maybe I may have to ask some so-called astrologers or other people to identify what it is. There's no point in identifying that, but it is surely a fact. And I'm sure because of the methods of astrology or astronomy, they may be able to find it out. And let us say the climate variations are manifestations of that. Um, uh, so that's all. That's all. So there is a planetary variation because planet is full of energy fields of multiple kinds. Like your current environment is full of various electromagnetic fields of, like let's say television, mobile, internet, and so on and so forth. Similarly, there are multiple elements in the total energy field of the planet. Most of them may not affect, let us say, tough, let us say, sorry to say, ordinary people. Um, not because they are ordinary, they are not sensitive. The problem, I mean, sensitivity is the problem in a way. Sensitivity is the advantage also. Your mobile is sensitive. So similarly, you are all very sensitive now. No, so sensitive entities. When you say you are sensitive, like Amaya said, what is becoming sensitive? The inside of you, the energy field of you becomes sensitive. So that sensitivity may get linkaged with the forces, elemental forces of the planet Earth. So it can affect you, or if you are if you are already affected, it may not have that much of an implication. But nevertheless, every one of you is likely to undergo something very so-called mysterious in the coming 14 days. Definitely with the positive implications, with good implications, with greater implications. So I just told you. So if something happens, be cool about it, reflect upon that, and so on and so forth. It can happen in any of the domains of your own existential track. But whatever it be, it will all have a very, very great and original and genius level consequences immediately or afterwards. That's all. So, anyway, those who drive, like Vinay, maybe Ramesh or Nitya, or even Meenakshi, be a little bit alert when you start the vehicle and move it, okay? Just be alert, meaning just be aware. Just talk to the double and take it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Thank you, Master.
All right. Okay, that's
Bye.
all.
Bye.
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 Wish you all wonderful time ahead. Bye.
Good
Thank
luck,
you.
Meenakshi. Congratulations, Meenakshi, for tomorrow's session.
Thank
All
you
the
so
best.
much. Yeah, thank you.
Right.
I need all the wishes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
congratulations, Meenakshi.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Congrats and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely she will do wonderfully, and no doubt about that. She will do wonderful. And of course, your blessings and your tuning with her is great.
Meenakshi
Beautiful.
also looks different today. Some
Yeah.
changes happened. Something has changed about her.
In fact, my colleagues here can't even recognize me.
Yeah.
Though they express it in different terms. They say, oh my God, you have got so thin. Because that's probably the only way they can, express it. But they are kind of astounded that a different person has come back. And I say, yes, a different person has come back. But all that they can see, the most visible part is the weight loss. But they don't know that I have left behind all that is not useful and dysfunctional and stood in the way of my growth. I've left all of it. And I not only weigh lighter, I feel lighter. And most importantly,
Yeah.
the me has shrunk.
Yeah, her will is very tremendous. That is her greatest advantage. So be aware of the will. Of course, every one of you is very capable of applying your will. For example, Nitya or Veena or even Anuradha, Ashadi, Ramesh, Vinay, Mantra, Rishika, and Namaya, all of you are good at it. But Meenakshi is a very obvious example of applying her will, mostly in very unsuitable environments, like going to a sophisticated environment like IIM Kozhikode and really having the daring to express differently, respond differently, behave differently, relate differently, talk differently. Of course, it's a very tough task, very tough. That she is very efficiently managing it. Good. Similarly, Meenakshi has an advantage. She is already in the field. She is already flying. Nitya also to an extent. Ramesh also in the work situation. Vinay also in the work situation. But the work situation of Nitya, Ramesh and Vinay is more or less kind of a business environment. Nitya may be a little bit exception, but Ramesh also has a great lot of opportunity. Vinay also, but it depends. Be open. Open your eyes and see. But Priya's environment, Meenakshi's environment is much more easily conducive, which will easily test her will and test her uniqueness, or rather, it is little bit conducive. That is her luck. So when you have the will, you may have the luck also.
Okay, sir.
Like your level of preparation creates your path. Definitely. So when the path comes and all, do not bother about that. Never enter into a comparative mode. Your path is your path is your path. Be absolutely trusting about it. Be even like a blindfolded, sorry, what you call that, horse. Now, Be completely focused on your path, your world. Your world is wherever you is. Of course, all of you know each other. Therefore, you may find a little bit of a difference in the world of everyone. But be completely trusting every day. Reaffirm to yourself about that. Every day connect with the nature process. Like Ame also said, every day connect with your creature. Your creature is the gate, or rather the gateless gate to nature process. Because almost all of you are very clear now. Your creature is 100%, not even 0.01% exception, a product of the nature process, driven by the nature process. And when you are completely aware of that, that awareness becomes your tuning with the so-called double or the mode, or that formula by which the human being has been evolved by the nature process. That's all. Wonderful. Good luck to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Sir,
Good night.
yeah, may I have a presentation? Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
Namaste.
Bye bye. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.